This shoe is more than just another iconic colorway. This is my childhood, my culture, wrapped up in one pair of sneakers.
What's the big idea, man? I haven't got the fame, it's okay. Boss. Play no games, I break the analog. At the top, I check the altitude.
Wagwan ST Squad, Squid TV Squad, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to the page, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another exciting episode of Squid TV. And on this episode, dogs, like I said in the intro, this shoe is more than just an Air Max 90s to me. Growing up in Jamaica, this shoe is how you know you're living a good life. Anytime your family flying from foreign, which means America, England, anywhere that's not Jamaica, and they bring you a pair of Air Maxes, it had to be the Air Max 90s. The Air Max 90s was so in tune, so fresh with everything that was going on in that time period, that this shoe by itself is the best. And like I said, the shoe itself is called Air Max 90, but that's not the official name. The official name of this shoe is the Air Max Tree 3. Yes guys, that's the real name of the shoe. Like I mentioned in my design versus hype video where I ranted on how great this sneaker is, I don't want to rant again, but I have to be honest, this is the greatest sneaker ever made. I know a lot of people, they love their Air Max 1, their Air Max 97s, but this takes the cake. This is when Nike became, to me, one of the greatest shoemaker in the game. But enough about me talking and telling you guys about my love for this sneaker. Let me show you them. So taking a look at this box, you're actually gonna see that it's the OG box. It's a red overlay with a gray underneath it, and you're gonna see Nike Air on the top and the side. Going closer to the sides tag, you're gonna see that it says it right there, Air Max 111, which means 3. I know a lot of you guys got confused the first time I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. The Air Max 90s is the nickname of this sneaker. When this sneaker first came out, it was known as the Air Max Tree. They call it the Air Max 90s because they came out in 1990. Alright? Back into the shoe. When you open the box, you're gonna get this message from Nike that says Nike sports shoes are manufactured to the exact specifics of champion athletes throughout the world. Which is true, and that brings me back to what I was saying before. When it comes to this sneaker right here, you don't gotta be the best athlete, but you gotta be the best dressed, the freshest, the richest. This shoe means you're rich. Like growing up in Jamaica, anytime you had a pair of clean Air Max 90s, you have money. Moving the paper back, you're gonna see the beautiful shoe right here, the Air Max 3 or Air Max 90 infrared. Seeing the sneakers in person, you will understand that the infrared is legit infrared. It's not that pink from like 2015, and it's not darker. It's that perfect shade of infrared. And guess what, guys? It's still the Recraft model, which means it is the exact same shape as the OGs. Favorite part of this sneaker has to be, of course, the inside. But before we get into that nice touch of detail, let's take a closer look. Here you have it, guys. One of the most iconic color and silhouette Nikes ever going to make. You're gonna have your outsole, which is black and infrared, the midsole, white and infrared, and then the mud guard right here, which is black. Well, the toe guard is right here, mud guard right here. You guys tell me, if you guys are shoe specialists, what is what and what is what. One thing I do like about this sneaker is that they didn't make the swoosh a brighter color. They have it gray. It blends in with the other gray. It's darker, but it's still subtle. Moving on to the eyelids, that's where you're gonna have another infrared touch. And that's about it. The laces are white. A lot of people like to call out the older model, saying the mesh wasn't the right mesh that Nike used. This mesh right here, guys, is soft. That Nike did that I have to give them a good high five for is the inside. See the inside of this shoe, you're gonna have your sizing right there printed in the side. Now my size is a 9.5, and that's all it's gonna say, 9.5. I wish it said like size 9.5, but this is pretty cool. Now the insole of the shoe, you see that is an infrared color, but the fun part of it is not a regular insole. Normally when you get your insoles, you don't get this. The sole of your insole is the sole of the shoe. Tell me if that's not cool right there. Check it out, guys. So basically, you're gonna have nice cushioning right here that mimics the same shoe that you're wearing. This part mimics the Air Max 1, to be honest, but this part is gonna be the Air Max 90s. That's pretty cool. I don't know if any other YouTuber caught that, but this is nice. Now, there's not much to say about this sneaker when I ranted about it in my previous video, so if you guys want a real history lesson, go check it out. The one thing that I do want to touch on in this video is that there's a lot of resellers, the reseller YouTubers, they're giving all this prediction. Oh my gosh, the shoes is limited, it's gonna sell out. Please pick these shoes up and hold it. Hold it for 2 months and it's gonna skyrocket. You're gonna get back your money full fold because these are OG and all the OG heads are gonna want it. Yeah, all the OG heads are gonna love this shoe and they're gonna make sure they get it for retail. Yeah, a lot of people's gonna double up, triple up, quadruple up. Me personally, I might get another pair. I don't really like double up on sneakers, but this, I just might. The reason why I want to touch on this topic, this sneaker is not gonna go more than $250, maybe 300. But if you're gonna sit there and make a video talking about how this right here is gonna skyrocket in a few months, maybe next year, nah, it's not. The only reason why individuals are saying that this shoe is gonna go to 300 is because the 2010 pair right now is on Go and StockX for about $345. And to make it worse, the infrareds that came out in 2003, 2005, 2008, 2010, 2015, they're all going for 300. Maybe that's why people think it's gonna go up to 300. But if they were sitting from 2003 for $300, I'm not gonna spend that now, and those are just gonna hold dust and break apart. Yo, these shoes get retroed, well, back then every 2 years. Now they get retroed every 3, maybe 4 years. Last time they came out was 2005, so that's 5 years. Like, guys, they're gonna come back out. Nike will always retro these sneakers. When we turn grandparents, our kids are gonna buy these sneakers because this is a timeless shoe. Like I understand everybody have to make their money, everybody had to hustle, but brother, dogs, listen up, please, hear me out. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. If you're new to sneakers, please don't read IG and other social media and see the hype that other people are getting, the excitement that people are showing that their favorite shoes coming back out, and think you're gonna make a quick buck. Right now they're going for $185. You know how much you're making after fees? $20. That means you have to buy about 5 pairs to make 100. And by that time, if you could pick up 5, I could pick up 3. So I'm not gonna pay you any money where I could just get it myself. You know what I'm saying? So one more take before I let you guys go. Now, you see this colorway. You're hearing how much I love it. What is my favorite Air Max 90s besides this? My grill. Ding! Do you see why I like this so much? Like, yo, if you guys don't get it, I hope you get it now. This is technically just an infrared with duck camo, like our clothing. Like this shoe woke up one day, noticed it was fall time, and said, yo, pass my camo, I am going outside to stunt. And that's exactly what happened. Like, that's the only difference of this shoe. But this shoe right here, I love it so much because of the duck camo, but mainly because the infrared hits. If this had any other color besides infrared hits, it probably would have never been my favorite Air Max 90. I'm just saying. But this shoe, best collaborations happen on this shoe right here. I'm letting you guys know from now. And with that being said, guys, did you pick up one of these sneakers? Because, yo, honestly, if you haven't, why didn't you? Are you planning to? You just don't like the infrared colorway? Please comment down below and let me know. And if you did pick them up, how much did you pick up? Did you just go one? Did you double up? Because I know people who's getting 4 pairs minimum because they just love this sneaker and they want to keep it fresh. To each his own, to each his own. But yo guys, love, manners, and always respect. You know I got that on feet for you is coming up right now to show you guys how great this sneaker is. Run it.